How y'all doing? My name is Dahfae, your host at We Talk Everything. This is my first entry into my conspiracy theory series titled Down the Rabbit Hole. Just a disclaimer, I'm not gonna go too in depth. I'm not gonna just overwhelm y'all with information. I'm just gonna tell you what the event is, certain aspects of the event that didn't make much sense, and then I'm gonna highlight what other people that have conspiracy theories about the event pretty much have highlighted. And you guys make your own, you guys come to your own conclusion. I'm not telling you how to think. I'm not telling you this is what it is. This is just me putting the information out there and just highlighting a few things. If you would like me to do more or go more in depth, just let me know in the comment section. I can do a part 2 going into even more conspiracy theories surrounding the event. And we'll just do it like that. Just a disclaimer, this isn't to, belittle, demean anybody or, diminish anyone's, feelings, or if they, you lost a family member or anything like that. This is none of that. I'm gonna have a moment of silence at the end for everybody. If you want to pray, if you want to, just take time, but I have that at the end. That's gonna be for part of most of my videos when I have a death. But yeah. But this is 9/11. This is Down the Rabbit Hole. 9/11. I hope you like it.
Came in like a missile, like a fireball missile across from the New York Harbor side, I guess from the Newark direction. It came in like a spear. It just speared through the building like a fireball. You can see the cut of the incision into the building is sideways. So the plane was slightly on its side, and that's why it made me think maybe it was in distress. But then when it obviously hit, there was almost no doubt that it was intentional. I dropped the phone, and my arms dropped to my side, and I just heard everybody in the office say, "Get out, get out." And then it was when I was heading down on 27, just about 27, I didn't hear an explosion. All of a sudden, the staircase moved, and a crack in the wall appeared, maybe about 6 or 8 inches. I kept on looking at the numbers coming down the stairwell, 15, 14, counting, and then I actually thought, I can make it. When I got out, like I've never seen war up close, but today I have.
I said that's going to go down like the first one. It came down, and it was just this sound, this rumble, and this mass cloud coming at us. It was intense.
At that point, we decided just to get out of there. People were just going crazy at that point, evacuating.
9/11, regarded as one of the darkest days in American history, resulting in the deaths of over 3,000 people and triggering major U.S. initiatives to combat worldwide terror. This is the official timeline of events that transpired. At 7:59 a.m., American Airlines Flight 11 takes off from Boston Logan International Airport, bound for LAX. At 8:14 a.m., Flight 11 is hijacked by Mohammed Atta, Abdulaziz Al-Amari, Wael Al-Shari, Walid Al-Shari, and Satam Al-Sakami. Also at 8:14 a.m., United Airlines Flight 175 takes off from Boston Logan International, also bound for LAX. At 8:20 a.m., American Airlines Flight 77 takes off from Washington Dulles International, bound for LAX. 8:42 a.m., United Airlines Flight 93 takes off from Newark International Airport, bound for San Francisco International Airport. Between 8:42 and 8:46 a.m., Flight 175 is hijacked by Marwan al-Shahi, Fayez Bani Hamad, Mohammed al-Shari, Hamza al-Ghamdi, and Ahmed al-Ghamdi. At 8:46 a.m., Flight 11 crashes into the North Tower of the World Trade Center between the 93rd and 99th floors. Between 8:50 and 8:54 a.m., Flight 77 is hijacked by Hani Hanjour, Khalid al-Madhar, Majid Muqed, Nawaf al-Hamzi, and Salim al-Hamzi. At 9:03 a.m., Flight 175 crashes into the South Tower of the World Trade Center between the 77th and 85th floors. At 9:28 a.m., Flight 93 is hijacked by Zayed Jarrah, Ahmed al-Hazmawi, Ahmed al-Nami, and Saeed al-Ghamdi. 9:37 a.m., Flight 77 crashes into the Pentagon. 9:59 a.m., the South Tower collapses. 10:03 a.m., Flight 93 crashes into a field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. 10:28 a.m., the North Tower collapses. At approximately 5:20 p.m., World Trade Center Building 7 collapses. Now, I'm not going to go too crazy with information on you guys here, but I will highlight a few things that made me think, and then I will highlight a couple other conspiracy theories that folks also had. Now, with that being said, let's go to the first one. A false flag operation. Now, what is a false flag operation? A false flag operation is an act committed with the intent to disguise the actual source of responsibility and pinning blame on another party. The term today extends to include countries that organize attacks on themselves and make the attacks appear to be by enemy nations or terrorists, thus giving the nation that was supposedly attacked a pretext for domestic repression or foreign military aggression. To give you a basic example of this, let's say I don't like clowns, but I have no justifiable reason to attack or be rid of them. So I would dress up as a clown and attack innocent people. Now I have a reason to do what I wanted to clowns in the first place, now that I have public support over the attacks on innocents. The next one is controlled demolition. Simply put, a controlled demolition is the demolition of a structure or building by means of explosives or intentional structure failure in a controlled environment. Here is an example of a controlled demolition. Now, here are the Twin Towers.
See the two towers, a huge explosion now raining debris on all of us.
Like this, they are coming in all the time, that there have been attacks in 2 American cities, New York and in Washington. The trade centers here in New York have been hit by airplanes. In Washington, there is a large fire at the Pentagon. The Pentagon has been evacuated. And there's, you can see, perhaps the second tower, the front tower, the top portion of which is collapsing. Good Lord. There are no words. You can see large pieces of the building falling. You can see the smoke rising. You can see a portion of the
All right, let's go ahead and move on. The Pentagon being hit by a missile and not a plane. On the camera footage, you can't see any indication of a plane, and the damage caused is milder, in my opinion, than the Twin Towers. If the jet fuel was able to do worse with the towers, what was the difference here? Not to mention, the impact area was smaller than the plane itself. Let's see in the video here. Little side tangent. A lot of folks believe that the government knew that the attack was coming and even had prior warning, but let it happen to justify an invasion of the Middle East to secure oil interests. That's pretty much self-explanatory there. All right, my last one, and one of the most popular ones, are the insider trading, which is actually fact. This is actually fact. People believe that a lot of insider traders had prior warning because in the days preceding the 9/11 attack, there was an extraordinary, and that's the word that was used, extraordinary amount of put options placed on American and United Airlines, which happened to be the airlines that were hijacked. A put option is pretty much an investment that pays off only when a stock drops in price. So say this stock is worth $100 and I put a put option on it. If it goes down to like $70, $50, I'm making hella money, to put it simply. Between September 11th and September 17th, United Airlines stock plummeted 42%, while American Airlines, their stock dropped 39%. Those who made those investments effectively cashed in on the tragedy. There are a bunch more conspiracy theories surrounding 9/11, but I don't want to go too in depth because it goes like, that rabbit hole is deep. That rabbit hole is deep. I don't want to just overload y'all with information, but I can do a part 2. I can go more in depth if you want me to. Like, subscribe, comment, let me know how I did on the video. And if you liked it, you want me to go more in depth, let me know. If not, you can also suggest what I do next in those comment sections. I try to get to every comment. I try to respond to everybody. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. The next 30 seconds or so is going to be a moment of silence. I'm going to put pictures of folks that lost their lives in this tragedy, and I hope you like it. Y'all be safe out there.